Hello. Okay, so this is Letters to You in 125. This one's called Speaking to You. And I want to take a sec before I read it just to share like how great it feels to um, be in this cycle of like I wrote these like 6 months ago. This is pretty much the lag. And then, I'm still in it. I've written 290 so far of the 365. It's probably not quite right. There's some in there I'm not counting yet, and just feels so good to I've never journaled, but it feels so good to like receive myself, and it really gives me a lot. So thanks for being along on the ride. So speaking to you, dear Ewan, I feel guilt now, wishing that I was more present to writing to you. I often am just saying what I want to say instead of imagining conveying to your listening. I use you to be me. My voice unlocked speaking with you, and now I have made your image into a key with your permission. I don't think it was narcissism or an undisciplined mind that had me lose relationality in myself toward you. It was some part of me that still feels ashamed that I fell in love with a straight guy at a festival. My new mantra came from Hannah's writing today, paraphrased. The problem is the problem because I'm refusing to believe it could be easy. It feels like if I really point my awareness to you while writing, then I might start gushing again. So many secret things I bottled up. Ewan, can we travel together? Ewan, ever been to Morocco? Want to go? Ewan, let's be in the same camp at next year's burn. It's so weird to be me and play it cool. Easy. This can be easy. It's easy to be me, loving my friend Ewan and dancing between our boundaries and needs. It's easy to see the brand on my heart and note it's not just a meaning. You're too much or I'm not enough, but instead a font of meaning. Love is a real thing, is meaningless, and that's why it comes from the super under meaning as a wellspring of meaning. I can choose. I met a guy once at a burn, and our resonance unlocked the eighth lock of my heart, the only one I couldn't unlock alone. Now all the locks are mine, and I'm a tadpole swept out to sea. They told me I would die, but breathing salt is just the cost of not being able to return to the river. This burning to only love one is my mind's way of screaming, infinity. Infinity and unity cannot be caged by strategy. Is the raccoon released from the sanctuary lost? It's okay that I keep looking back at the cage that got me here. It doesn't mean I'm not grateful if I forget the cage. I loved that cage, and I'm going to love this ocean. But I'm trying to keep a foot in both worlds under the auspices of transcend and include. If I can be free and codependent, then nobody gets mad, right? And that's really just unowned fear, and my expression is pouty, like when a wife asks her husband to be a better listener and he stops mowing the lawn and claims he doesn't like getting dirty anymore. I'm pouting under the auspices of balance so that I don't have to make my needs and boundaries explicit. I know the pendulum has more energy in the swing than in the balanced center. So I need to allow for some mess. Intuition asks me to leap again from this furthest point and consider cutting the string that holds it in the polarities. Blasphemy. That's par for my course, so it's the way I will go. Now, how do I convey this severance to all my loves? I'm not cutting love, just the strings. I feel danger in communicating. I don't know how to express the energy without all the finality. The energy I feel wants the shape. I'd marry you, Ewan, and we would go carousing and talk about circling, and we would laugh a lot. There's no rule that people can't be platonically married. I'd marry ALIFTIMTS, and he and I would go for long walks before sandwiches and siestas and all-nighters. He would call himself fat every day, and I'd smile and think, God, thank you for sending me such a good man. I'd marry T and J and make them chase me all over the world. I'd coax them to come get lost, and we would stay in bed, get back in bed, and make everywhere a bed. Jay would get up first, and after our coffee, we would walk. We would talk about why T is annoying and then go home and be sweet to him. Jay would go to bed early, and T and I would stay up late and show each other our favorite music videos. But those shapes are still too small. My mind does the algebra it likes to do and tries. I would marry all of you, and I'll never marry anyone. But that's not right either. My best looks like, let's keep going. I'm out past the reef now. I can only send these garbled, polarizing words. But in any shape or any destiny, I love you, Ewan. I love you, and I love them all. My chest is so warm, and I'm calling it easy. Mike.